Understanding Titus 2:11-12. Titus 2:11-12 is a significant passage in the New Testament that encapsulates key themes of grace, salvation, and ethical living. The verses read as follows. For the grace of God has appeared, bringing salvation to all people, instructing us to deny ungodliness and worldly desires, and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives in the present age. Titus 2:11-12, ESV. The Apostle Paul wrote the letter to Titus, a young church leader, to provide guidance on how to organize and lead the early Christian communities on the island of Crete. In this context, Paul emphasizes the transformative power of God's grace and outlines the ethical implications of that grace for believers. Grace and salvation. The passage begins with a proclamation of God's grace, which has been manifested through Jesus Christ. This grace is available to all people, signaling the inclusive nature of the Christian message. Moral instruction. Following the acknowledgement of grace, the text transitions into a call for ethical conduct. Believers are instructed to deny ungodliness and worldly desires, highlighting the essential response to God's grace through moral integrity and self-control. Living in the present age. The emphasis on living self-controlled, upright, and godly lives encourages Christians to embody their faith actively in their current circumstances, reflecting kingdom values in a world that often opposes them. Titus 2:11-12 reminds modern believers of the importance of grace in their lives, encouraging a holistic understanding of salvation that encompasses both faith and works. It invites reflection on how believers can demonstrate self-control, righteousness, and godliness, influencing their communities. In a world filled with distractions, these verses provide a framework for living anchored in the hope of God's grace, leading to a transformed life that testifies to His goodness. In summary, Titus 2:11-12 beautifully encapsulates the essence of Christian faith. The grace of God calls believers to a life of righteousness, shaping their character and influencing their actions in every aspect of life.